My name is David Tennant. I'm playing Phileas Fogg. Mr. Loam's workshop, where the balloon was, where we discovered the balloon, was a fantastic set to be part of. Of course, the balloon's not all there when we're there. By the time you see it, it'll all be filled in. But even without that, the scale of it was quite breathtaking. Really, it was something to behold. And I think what it will then become, ultimately, I imagine, is going to be even more glorious. But yes, the detail that was all there, that you really got a sense of who Loam was, really, from the way that set was constructed. And it's a fantastic finale to episode 1 as well, because the whole thing about the hot air balloon is so iconically linked to this story, I think, in people's imagination, that it would be a huge disappointment if we didn't sail off on a balloon at one point. And yet not from the original novel, interestingly, fact fans. But I think it's something that people expect has to be in this story at some point. And the fact that it's such an important moment in that first episode, it's the thing that sort of saves them. It's the thing that takes them out of Paris and really on the journey, it starts the journey off in a way. What the art department have been doing every day is it keeps taking my breath away. Today there's a lot of actual nature, but a lot of the time it's been constructed by our brilliant design team, and it's of course, I think when you're telling a story like this, you've got to have that. You've got to have that scale. You've got to have the ambition to create all the world of this time, and indeed all the many worlds that they go through. I think, the journey that they go on has such kind of ambition. You've got to kind of match that in the storytelling, I think, which I think has been done and keeps being done. I mean, every day I turn up on set and there's something else magnificent has been created. It's a treat for an actor to turn up on, and I hope it will be similarly a treat for the audience to experience. So today we're filming, I suppose it's the climax to episode 2. We've been travelling across Italy on this beautiful train, and 2 hours outside Brindisi, where we're supposed to connect to the Suez Canal to continue this journey, we hit this bridge that's been damaged by an earthquake, and the train can't get across. So Ty Tennant is my 18-year-old son. He's just arrived. He arrived in Bucharest last night, and he's going to be part of the shoot in the coming week. In fact, we've never acted together until now, so it's a bit of a first for us as a family. He's been doing lots of other exciting things, but this is the first time we will have been on set together, which will be great. He's playing a bit of a thug. In episode 8, we have a bit of a ding-dong, actually, a bit of a set too. So he'll be trying to take me down in a New York warehouse. So there'll be lots of family dynamics being played out on set, I'm sure. But it'll be great. I'm very, very much looking forward to that. And it'd be great. I mean, I haven't even seen him yet because we were up in the mountains today, and he's back down in Bucharest. But I look forward to welcoming him to Romania when I get back there. Yes, I suppose one of the things about making a show like this, where you visit all these countries, but of course we've only really visited 2, because much of the world has come to Romania or South Africa. I suppose if it does anything, perhaps for all the places one hasn't been in real life, it perhaps whets the appetite. I've never been to India, for instance, and those who have been to India talk about it often as quite a sort of life-changing experience. So I'd like, we visit that in the story, but we don't get to go there in reality to film it. So maybe that's somewhere that it's made me want to visit for real. Yeah, I mean, for Phileas Fogg, of course, is someone who's never left the UK. The furthest he's been before this story starts is Edinburgh for a wedding. So this whole journey is one of a literal sort of journey around the world, and also a sort of metaphorical one for him, sort of an opening up of the possibilities of what life can be. And I think travel's a great metaphor for that. It's also a great facilitator of that. I think we sometimes have to travel far from home to know what home is, and I suppose if anything that's what this story is about.